Hey there everyone, this is Dave aka the devil from cheathappens.com, and today we're going to cover the basics of game hacking, like initiating a search, exact search, unknown, or initiating unknown value search, and so on. So for this tutorial we're going to need two things. For the first one, CoSMOS Advanced Edition, which you can download from our website, and the second one, we're going to use a Wars and Roses game for this tutorial. So fire up CoSMOS, click this icon right here and select the games process, which it's usually the first one in the list. Hit OK and click this icon right here, which stands for the value search, and get inside the game.
Awaiting orders.
We're going to start off with ammunition. As you can see in the right corner of the screen, we've got 13. 13 is shown on the screen as the current magazine, as the current bullets in the magazine. Usually, ammunition in games such as this are stored as integer data type. Most of the time, developers, like 80 to 90% of the time, they use integer as the data type for ammunition and such. So we're going to start off with that. Always remember, guys, use the integer. When you can see the value on the screen, just use the integer for your first scan. So get back to CoSMOS, input 13 here. In here you're gonna have to configure the memory region in which CoSMOS should look for your address. So this is the start address in the memory, or start offset in the memory of the game, and this is the end offset where CoSMOS ends the search. So for example, if you set this to 10 and 20, then CoSMOS is going to look between these offsets for your for the thing that you look for. It could be health or ammunition and such. Since we don't know the exact region where our addresses may be located at, so we're going to set the start address at 0, and end address we're going to set the maximum available memory offset in the system, which in the 64-bit Windows it's something like this. So this is the end address in the memory. Usually it's like this. So input the 13, hit the first scan, and value type as int32, or which stands for integer. Get back to the game, shoot. As you can see, we've got 12 bullets, 12 rounds right now. The next scan, 11. The next scan, 10. Hit the next scan, 9. We ended up with 2 addresses. Now one of these addresses could be our real address. So start by freezing the first one, get back to the game, shoot. As you can see, we're not losing any we're not losing bullets anymore, which means we've got what we were looking for, the address of the current rank. So the next thing, we're going to look into health. As you can see on the screen, we've got 100, and which is shown in the left corner next to the red bar. So get back to CoSMOS and hit first scan, and data type as in 32, which I've already explained it to you. Like 80 to 90% of the time, developers use in 32 to store the things like ammunition and sometimes health. So always use that. Get back to the game, lose some health, try to get shot, lose some health.
Awaiting orders.
We've got 71 health right now, so back to CoSMOS, input 71, hit next. We've got 41 now. Okay, we ended up with nothing, which means we did something wrong. Choose the data type. So get back to CoSMOS now, select 41. Select the data type as floating point. Usually the health is stored as floating point or sometimes double. And in here we're going to assume that it's stored as float. So input 41, hit the first scan.
Kill confirmed.
Get back to the game. Get shot. We've got 32 right now as shown on the screen. Hit the next scan. We end up on nothing again. So at this point we're going to initiate unknown values search. Only use unknown search
Standing by.
at where
Moving out.
we have no idea what our value may be. As you can see here, we've tried integer data type, we've tried floating point, and we end up on nothing, with nothing. So that's why we initiated unknown value search. So get back to the game, get shot. We died here, which means we're gonna have to reset the current mission or load another mission to continue our scan. Just because the game had no reset button, we had to abort the mission.
Kill confirmed.
Since we had a little health left, that's why our tracker died. So get back in the game. Get inside the first mission. Please note that if your character still lives, you don't have to do this at all. I did this because my character died.
Roger.
So, initiate unknown value. So, get shot.
Awaiting orders.
Get back to CoSMOS, decrease value, hit the next scan. Try to lose some health again. Get back to CoSMOS, decrease value again. Get back to the game and carry on.
Orders.
Till you are left with fewer results. Just keep going till you narrow down the results.
Orders.
Keep it up. And narrow down the search results.
Standing by.
So, I'm gonna show you a trick in which you could use to narrow down the results even more. Now we are inside the game. We didn't lose any health. So get back to CoSMOS. Select Unchanged. Because our health didn't change, and this will filter out the addresses that has changed from the ones that didn't change. As you can see, we ended up on 338 addresses, and that narrowed down the results even more.
Going there. Roger.
Could use this technique to narrow down the results.
Orders.
Looks like we lost some health. So hit the next scan with decrease value.
Awaiting.
Again, decrease value.
Orders.
We have ended up with 4 addresses. One of these addresses are our real health address. So, as you can see in the game, we've got 16 value. And here, as you can see we've got 16 here too. So let's just try this one first. Set 100. Okay. Now we've got 100 health in the game. Freeze it. Try to get shot. As you can see, our character in the game no longer loses health. So that was it for this tutorial. Beginner tutorial. In the next tutorial, which is going to be advanced, we're going to cover up advanced techniques of game hacking, like code injection and such. So if you're interested, you could follow our next tutorial for this game. It's going to be cover advanced techniques of game hacking.